Alright, to change the coil in the CWB40 or 50 amp, 60 amp contactor, there are 2 screws on the bottom. Again, by loosening those, they don't come all the way out, they stay captured in the base. Once those are loose, you should be able to just take the top right off, lay it off to the side, and then the coil sits down in the bottom, and it's sort of captured by little plastic pins, so you just have to pull the sides away and pull each side of the coil up, and it should come right out. The writing that tells you what voltage the coil is on the side on these larger frames, and when you put the coil in properly, that should show up through this window here. So let's get the new coil, 120 volt coil. Again, the writing is going to go on this side of the contactor, so we'll put it in like that. Pull the plastic back so it can snap in. Push it down until you get that click, and make sure it's captured all the plastic pins, and you can clearly see the writing through the little window. Then just fold this back over, make sure the spring doesn't fall out while you do that. The larger end of the spring always goes down against the coil. Work it a little bit to make sure it closes all the way around, and then just turn it upside down and tighten the screws back in. Alright, should be good to go. Do a mechanical test. Feels about right. We'll go to the bench and do an electrical test on the coil to make sure that's working, and it should be good to go. Okay, now we're going to do an electrical test on the coil we just put inside this new CWB40 contactor. WEG CWB line, the newest line, is nice because the coil voltage points are right on top where they're easy to get to. They even have this little removable plastic piece. And what that is, you can buy suppressor modules and put in here. They just snap in and they'll absorb that kickback voltage when the coil's turned off. You might want that if you're driving your contactor from a PLC to help protect the upstream electronics. So we're just going to screw in a couple of test leads. Top and bottom. This is A2. Test lead in for A1. All right. We'll hook up our test supply. It's just straight 120 volt AC through our test box, and it should pull in. Good.